So the first construction is going to be congruent segments. So you might want to label it congruent segments. Congruent means the same shape and size. For congruent segments, that would be two segments that have the same length. So like they would be the exact same length. So for this portion, they're going to give us a segment and we are supposed to draw a congruent segment. And then I'm also going to be following these directions here. It's listed out, and then this is the first example that we'll do together right here. So it says, use a straight edge to draw a segment longer than the given segment. So use your straight edge to draw a segment longer than segment AB. Then you want to label the endpoint of this segment R. Okay, next step. A compass is actually a measuring tool. So kind of like a ruler, but it's a compass. So it's actually even more precise than a ruler. So I'm going to measure, or we're going to measure the distance between A and B right here. So like adjust your compass so that way its opening is exactly the length of A to B. And then you make a mark on point B like this. So you just make an arc that goes through point B like this. So I just measured the distance from A to B and made a mark like this. And then I'm going to put the point on R and make the same mark from R. And this would be point S. And the last step, it says to erase the excess segment. So AB is congruent to RS. Yes, you may have to adjust it a little bit to make it work. It is what it is. Okay, so now we're going to practice that exact same thing again 4 times, and I'm going to walk through each step for those that need me to explain it again. So first step, use a straight edge to draw a segment longer than the original. Label the endpoint R. Then with the compass, you're going to measure the distance between A and B. So I'm going to adjust it. If it's a little stiff, it's actually better if it's stiff because it holds the measurement better. So here, A to B, right here. And then making a mark, and then going to R and doing it again. And then labeling this S. AB is congruent to segment RS. Okay, if you are feeling comfortable, you're welcome to work ahead on the next few examples. I'm going to continue just explaining each step because I know some people would prefer it that way. So first step, draw a segment longer than the original. And we're going to label one side R. Then I'm going to measure the distance between A and B. Make a mark. And then use that same distance, put it on R, and make that arc again. And label this S. Okay, number 3, make a segment longer than the original. Label the endpoint R. Then number 4, making a segment longer than the original, labeling one point R. Then using the compass to measure A to B, making an arc. Then putting it on R, making the same thing.
This is hard.
Do you think so? Oh. Some people find it hard, so I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Some people like it, some people don't like it.